Level 1. Financial dependence. Dependence on one's financial resources is the minimum level of wealth. An individual is said to be in this situation when they are completely dependent on external sources for their survival, such as their parents, the government, friends, or debt. This stage of life is characterized by individuals who do not create sufficient revenue to support themselves, and who frequently rely on credit cards, school loans, or social programs to meet their fundamental requirements. It is normal for there to be a lack of financial literacy, as well as the absence of a financial safety net and an emergency fund. This level is characterized by significant levels of worry and tension, as well as a mindset of scarcity, in which every dollar matters, and the focus is only on living from one day to the next. The results of recent polls indicate that a sizable proportion of young adults and students are included in this category. These individuals are unable to handle even minor emergency expenses without the assistance of an outside source. In order to escape this level, it is necessary to acquire fundamental financial knowledge, to work towards achieving a stable income, regardless of how low it may be, and to cultivate habits such as budgeting and spending as little as possible. Level 2. Financial survival. The next level up is financial survival, which is when individuals generate some type of regular income, possibly through a job or a side hustle, but still live paycheck to paycheck instead of living up to their potential. Every single expenditure is important at this level, and even a single unanticipated expense, such as a car breaking down or a medical emergency, might cause one to fall back into debt or become financially dependent. There may be no savings at all or very little savings, and even if some debts are managed, there is very little to no progress made towards the goal of generating wealth. People who are in this stage frequently have feelings of being stuck, overworked, and weary. The psychological burden continues to be a strain. The fact that this level creates the impression of independence while providing no true security makes it a deceiving level. Only in the United States of America, more than half of all individuals report having savings of less than $1,000, which means that millions of people are locked at this level. Increasing one's income, beginning with even modest sums of savings, and bringing one's lifestyle inflation under control are all necessary steps in order to escape financial survival. Level 3. Financial stability. At the financial stability level, a person can cover their monthly expenses comfortably and may even have a small emergency fund saved up. This level is often achieved after a few years of consistent work, disciplined spending, and perhaps a bit of luck or support. People here typically have limited debt and have begun thinking about long-term goals such as retirement, purchasing a home, or investing. Although they are no longer living in crisis mode, financial stability can still feel fragile. Losing a job, facing an economic downturn, or dealing with a medical emergency could jeopardize their position. However, financial stability also marks the beginning of long-term planning and financial strategy. Individuals can begin setting aside money for investments, exploring higher-paying career paths, or developing entrepreneurial ambitions. The key to progressing from this level is developing multiple income streams and learning the fundamentals of investing. Level 4. Financial security. Financial security is when an individual has built a sufficient financial cushion to feel safe, even if their primary income source disappears temporarily. At this level, passive income or savings can sustain basic living expenses for extended periods. This is a significant milestone in a person's financial journey because it provides real peace of mind. There is less stress over emergencies, greater control over time, and the freedom to make choices, such as quitting a toxic job or moving to a new city, without financial panic. Retirement accounts may be growing steadily, debt may be eliminated or minimal, and there is a growing awareness of wealth-building strategies. Achieving this level usually involves disciplined saving, smart investing, and avoiding lifestyle inflation despite rising income. However, while financial security offers safety, it does not yet provide full freedom or abundance. Moving to the next level requires turning that security into sustainable, long-term wealth. Level 5. Financial independence. Financial independence is achieved when a person has accumulated enough assets and passive income to cover all living expenses for the rest of their life without ever needing to work again. At this level, income from investments, rental properties, dividends, royalties, or businesses is enough to sustain a chosen lifestyle indefinitely. Work becomes a choice, not a necessity. This stage offers ultimate freedom to travel, explore hobbies, spend time with loved ones, or pursue passion projects without concern for money. Financial independence is often defined using the 25x rule, where your net worth should be at least 25 times your annual expenses. While rare, many people actively pursue this stage through the FIRE movement. It requires early and aggressive saving, disciplined spending, wise investing, and a long-term mindset. Once here, individuals must also protect and manage their wealth wisely to ensure it lasts for decades. Level 6. Financial abundance. Financial abundance is the level where money is no longer a concern at all. Individuals at this level generate far more income and wealth than they need, and their focus shifts from personal security to growth, impact, and contribution. They may own multiple businesses, expansive investment portfolios, real estate holdings, or other assets that produce massive cash flow. At this point, individuals often start giving back through philanthropy, investing in others, or funding ideas and causes they care about. They live in a state of overflow, where their wealth allows them to create opportunities not just for themselves, but for their communities, employees, or even entire industries. The mindset at this level is about scalability, leverage, and long-term vision. Financial abundance is less about net worth and more about legacy. This is also the level where strategic estate planning, wealth protection, and mentorship become key tools for sustaining their success. Level 7. Legacy wealth. Last but not least, the most powerful level is the legacy wealth level. When this occurs, the financial impact of an individual extends throughout multiple generations. The wealth is not only kept at this stage, but it is also multiplied and passed on through the establishment of family trusts, foundations, or long-lasting businesses. People who reach this level leave behind more than just financial assets. They also leave behind institutions, methods, and ideologies that will assist subsequent generations in thriving. Those who leave behind riches also have an impact on society, particularly through the fields of education, philanthropy, innovation, and institutional support. Consider the examples of individuals such as Andrew Carnegie, Warren Buffett, and Oprah Winfrey, who have turned their money into platforms that continue to exist long after they have passed away. Leaving behind a legacy of riches takes more than just financial resources. It also requires careful planning, education that is centered on core values, and the capacity to motivate the next generation to maintain and expand upon what has been established as a legacy. The goal is to establish a name that has significance, such as a family or charity that is acknowledged for its long-lasting impact. When you reach this level, it indicates that you have moved beyond the sphere of personal riches and reached the realm of genuine historical influence. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss insights like these. The journey to real wealth doesn't start with more money, it starts with better thinking. Thanks for watching, and remember, your wealth is waiting, you just have to level up.